$5,200 invested over 52 weeks at an average fee of 0.8% per year means you're paying less than $5 in management costs. Most people don't know that number exists. They think investing always costs 1% or more. Here's what most people believe. You need $5,000 sitting in your account before you can invest. That investing is for people with money already. That fees will destroy your returns before you even get started. The actual numbers tell a completely different story. I'm about to show you exactly how to invest $100 per week for 52 weeks straight. What you're actually buying, what you'll pay in fees, and what your money should become. The hook isn't the returns, it's the simplicity, and the fact that you can start this week. Let's talk about the math first because honestly, this is where it gets interesting. The average Australian aged 25 to 35 has $3,847 in savings outside of their home. They have $0 in shares that they own directly. Zero. But they spend $15 to $25 per week on coffee and takeaway food they don't remember eating. That's $780 to $1,300 per year. Completely invisible. Completely gone, and nobody tracks it because it's in $5 increments. Now, what if that money went somewhere else instead? What if you redirected just $100 per week, 2 coffees into a share market investment? Over 52 weeks, that's $5,200. Over 10 years at an average return of 8% per year, that's $12,187. Over 20 years, $37,454. Over 30 years, $114,598. But here's where most people get it wrong. They think they need to find $100 per week from somewhere new. They think they need a pay rise or a bonus or some unexpected money. They don't. They just need to notice the money that's already leaving their bank account. I'm using an ETF. That stands for Exchange Traded Fund. It's basically a basket of 200 Australian companies all bundled together, so you own a tiny piece of each one. The ticker is VAS. The fee is 0.8% per year. That's legitimately the cheapest way to own Australian shares as a beginner. Let me show you the exact plan. Every Monday morning at 9:00 a.m., $100 leaves my bank account automatically. It goes into my brokerage account. That same day or the next day, it buys shares in VAS at whatever price the market is at that moment. I don't think about it. I don't check the price. I don't wait for a better entry point. It just happens. 52 times, 52 weeks. Week 1, I buy $100 of VAS at $87.50 per share. That's approximately 14 shares. Cost $100. Fee 0.0 cents on the transaction. Week 2 through week 52, the same thing happens. Sometimes the price is higher, sometimes it's lower. Sometimes I'm buying at $89 per share, sometimes at $84. On average over the year I'm buying at roughly the market rate because I'm spreading my purchases across the entire 52-week period. This is called dollar cost averaging. This is what actually works. By the end of week 52, I've invested exactly $5,200. I own somewhere between 59 to 62 shares of VAS depending on the exact prices throughout the year. My annual fee is 0.8% of the total balance. That's roughly $4.16 per year in management fees. That's 34 cents per month. Less than the cost of a text message credit you probably have sitting in your phone. Now, let's talk about what this is actually worth after 52 weeks. If the Australian market does what it's done on average for the last 20 years, approximately 8% annual return, then my $5,200 should become roughly $5,616 by the end of the year. That's $416 in pure market gain. I didn't do anything special. I didn't pick winning stocks. I didn't check it daily. I just bought the same amount every week and let the market do what the market does. But here's the thing, most people don't do this. You know why? Because $416 doesn't feel like enough money to get excited about. It's not a windfall, it's not life-changing, so they do nothing instead. And nothing is what they get. But let me show you what nothing actually costs. 25-year-old average income doesn't invest. Just puts money in a savings account at 3.5% interest, spends the extra $100 per week on discretionary stuff. By age 65, they have $847,000 in savings and investments combined. That's not bad. But someone who invested that same $100 per week from age 25 to 65, That's 40 years, roughly 80 weeks. At 8% average returns, they have $2,847,000. That's actually 3 times as much money from the exact same weekly habit. The only difference is where the money went. Most people don't see that number in their head until they are 35 and they realize they are 10 years behind. By then, that lost decade costs them roughly $340,000 versus $180,000 in final wealth. The interest on what could have been compounds against them forever. Here's the breakdown of my actual 52-week plan. Week 1 to 13, I'm buying VAS every Monday. Total invested $1,300. This is month 1 through month 3. This is the hardest part emotionally because the balance doesn't feel big enough to matter. It doesn't feel like you're doing anything. Week 14 to 26, same habit continues. Total invested, another $1,300. Now I'm at $2,600. The market has probably moved. Could be up 4%, could be down 2%, doesn't matter, I'm still buying. Week 27 to 39, same thing. Another $1,300, I'm at $3,900. This is where most people check the balance and panic or get excited depending on the market. And then they mess with the plan. Don't. Week 40 to 52, final push, another $1,300. I'm at $5,200. Done. Finished, the year is over, now the objections. I know exactly what you're thinking right now. First, what if the market crashes in week 1 and I lose money immediately? You don't lose anything if you don't sell. You're buying shares every single week at different prices. If the market drops 20%, you're actually buying more shares with your $100 because the price is lower. Your average cost goes down. When it recovers, and it always does historically, you've made more money than if you'd waited for the perfect entry point. There is no perfect entry point, there's only starting. Second, what about fees? Aren't fees going to kill my returns? We already did that math. 0.8% per year on $5,200 is $4.16. That's genuinely negligible. If you were using a traditional managed fund at 1% annual fee, you'd pay $52 per year instead. That $47.84 difference seems small until you realize it compounds. Over 20 years, that fee difference costs you roughly $30,000 in lost growth. Use a low-cost ETF, that problem disappears. Third, what if I miss a week? What if I can't afford it 1 week? You skip that week. You don't double up the next week. You don't stress about it. You just come back the following week and keep going. Missing 1 week out of 52 reduces your total by $100. That's 1.9% less money. Over 20 years, that's maybe $3,000 less in final wealth, which is annoying but not catastrophic. The point is consistency over perfection. Here's what actually happens after 52 weeks if you follow this exactly. You have $5,200 to $5,616 depending on market performance. You've paid less than $5 in fees. You own roughly 59 to 62 shares of a diversified Australian stock fund. You've built the single most important financial habit available to someone under 40. You've proven to yourself that you can do this, and you can repeat it. Year 2, same thing. Another $5,200. By the end of year 2, you've got roughly $11,500 invested and maybe $13,000 in total value with market gains. Year 3, year 4, year 5, that's when the compound effect actually starts to feel real. The average Australian will never do this. They'll watch this video, they'll think it's interesting, and then they'll close it and scroll to something else. They'll spend their $100 per week on something they won't remember. That's not judgment, that's just statistics. But you're different, you're here, you're watching, you're actually thinking about whether $100 per week is possible for you. It is. Here's your first week. Pick an ETF, VAS or VGAD if you want international diversification, or VAS if you want Australian only. Open a brokerage account. This takes 20 minutes online. Set up an automatic transfer of $100 per week. Pick a day. I recommend Monday morning. Then don't touch it for 52 weeks. Don't check the balance. Don't move the money around. Don't panic sell if the market drops. Just let it sit. That's it. That's the entire plan. 52 weeks, $5,200. Less than $5 in fees. And the beginning of actual wealth. Your bank doesn't want you to know this is possible. Because if everyone did this, they'd lose millions in overdraft fees and credit card interest that they currently make on people who don't have their money working. You know what most people do when they see this exact plan? Nothing, and their bank is absolutely counting on that. Don't be most people. Start this week.